Oh, dude, I want to say this. So I was on Instagram maybe a month ago, and this pretty hot chick, right, kept like not direct message because I don't follow her, but it's like she was messaging me, hey, does Theo respond to his messages, direct messages? And I didn't respond. But she's pretty hot. I looked at her fucking thing, and she keeps asking me, like, how do I get a hold of Theo? I really need to get a hold of him. With fans, look at your eyes. What are you doing with your eyes?
Nothing. This is how I look, dude.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. This is how I look.
But I'm just saying,
life.
dude, like, you know what I mean? Cause now I can see, like, you know what I mean, very attractive women trying to claw into your shit.
Really? Well, how does she not just look me up and find me then and say, hey, you know?
No, but do you get a lot of like those messages? Are you getting? You don't want to talk about this?
No, I'm fine talking about it, man. Yeah. What do I get? I get.
Do you just not respond to them or no?
Some I respond to, some I don't. You know, it's definitely riskier these days.
Yeah.
After it's like, you know, you just get really scared about somebody sharing like personal communication. You know, somebody recording your screen, even if it's just like, hey, what's up or anything, you know, like, can I get your number, this or that? You get scared of, I get scared of people like sharing that or like screen grabbing it and like, I don't know. It just feels like, you know, people are going to use it to mess with you. I mean, even after what happened with Dalia, like, a lot of the stuff that got shared about him,
what?
A lot of the stuff that got shared about him, none of it was illegal stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and they just they're like, oh, what about this 22-year-old woman that he was communicating with? And you're like, well, there's nothing, you know, it might be that's, you know, there's a difference between being a dog of a man and being a pervert or a criminal perv.
What I have to say about him, because I didn't, and I don't want to get in trouble. You know, that's the thing. I've been pretty silent about, you know, talking about this.
Yeah, me too.
But I want to say one thing, which I'm trying to gather the words, is that the allegations are shocking, but I do have to say that he's just personally one of the nicest, generous, good guys that I've ever met in the business. You know, him and his family have only been, even, you know, when I was struggling and stuff, the sweetest people, and he's only been the sweetest guy, you know. I've not said that out loud, and because, you know, we live in a world where, you know, you get this fear that, like, am I going to get canceled too, and whatnot. But I've been also thinking about, why can't I say that?
Yeah.
You know, why can't I say, you know, that, you know, Chris D'Elia is just one of the nicest guys I've ever met personally in my life. You know, I've never seen him do all the things that, you know, he's been accused of doing. I'm also, you know, I'm on the side of always the victims. You know, I feel, you know, if people have been victimized, but that's not what I'm saying right now. All I'm saying is that, you know, that's the thing that I've been scared to say, because I don't want people to think that I'm defending him. Mm-hmm. I'm not. I'm just saying that, you know, that's what I know of him, that he's just being a good guy. Do you have the same experience?
I mean, Chris has been super nice to me. I mean, you know, helpful with work. You and him are closer.
Yeah. Because
y'all have more of a history together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
it's just so uncomfortable to say that, because it's like, you know,
yeah, and it shouldn't be. But it shouldn't mean just because we talk about someone that it means like we don't like support somebody, that if somebody was taking advantage of it.
Yeah,
like,
I don't support the behavior, right? That's the behavior. If someone's victimized, you know what I mean? I'm on their fucking side. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that, why can't I say too, you know what I mean, that he is, just my opinion about him, you know? It's like,
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, and people are more than one thing, you know? Like, people are
like
more...
I said before, like, people are complex creatures,
totally.
Right? It's like when people, like, who's that guy?
Huh? He's not here live, but he is a human. And
no, I want to add one last thing. It's like, the same thing as I feel about Carlos Mencia, right? And what he went through. It's like, I was his opening act when all that shit went down.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I was.
And what'd you do? Did you speak up or did you not say
No,
anything?
I fucking cut ties and I fucking ran like a guy.
Wow, do you feel bad about that now or no?
There is parts of me that feel bad, but at the time, right, I wasn't, I was a guy trying to make a name for myself.
Oh, yeah, it's so hard.
And it's like, I was just trying to, there's a parts of me that are, God, I hate talking about shit like this, but there's parts of me that's, opportunistic, I guess. I had spent, how hard it is in the beginning.
So
I had
hard,
spent
bro.
so much time like working on this thing, and I just had this fear that I was going to lose everything. So I cut ties from him, and I read on the internet all these things about him, and it is true. Did he steal jokes? Yeah, But does that make him evil? No.
Agreed.
He's a good dad.
He's a lot of things.
I would have never made it without him. He's done so many generous things for me, and it's like, would I say that shit around, Rogan? Or no, I don't. I keep, that shit doesn't even come up because I know how certain people feel about him. You know what I mean? But, people are complex creatures, and it's like,
yeah, and somehow it seems a lot of times like the media just can say that this person is only one thing, and then they're labeled as that, and then that's the only thing that they are, and it's like it's just so tacky. Like I think one thing
scary.
It's scary.
It's fucking scary, dude.
It's scary, true, but it's also tacky. It's like in a time when we're supposed to be like recognizing that people have depth and that people are not just one thing. They're not just the color of their skin or just their behavior or just this certain one thing,
Yeah.
that everybody has a redemption, like it's just.
Yeah, also, it's like movies that I like are redemption movies,
Yeah.
right? People that made mistakes, right? And then they're able to, at the end of the movie, right, make amends and to change and to learn. That's what life is about, is to grow and make mistakes, fall, learn, right? And adjust or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? But we live in a society now is you make one mistake or a series of mistakes, you're out forever. You're done. Fuck you.
And it's crazy because we are all imperfect.
Oh my God, I made so many mistakes.
So many.
I know this is a comedy
I
podcast.
still make them.
Right? But this is like, I think just there's certain times where we have to be real.
Sometimes we are.
Yeah.
Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one. Ah!